This... that looks like... That looks like... Oh! Green lights. I've been logged out. Okay. Maybe the noise. Let's see how that works. I want like a, probably like a gain? I don't know. We'll leave it on this. Okay. Did I do the announcements? Okay. Man, this music's a little crackly. Maybe I should move it to its own window. Just have it here in the corner. Hey Menace, can you hear me okay? If I haven't, this is my first test on the laptop. You can hear me alright? You can see all this shit that's editing on the screen, right? And you can see the WouHou? You can hear me? The music's okay? How's the volume? Gotta help me out here, Minus. I don't even have my, like, stream starting soon video downloaded yet. Here we go. How are you, Manus? Yeah, the video's just like a little crackly. I guess I should put a FPS limiter on Rune Light. I'm totally not hitting crabs in the background. FPS control. Let's shove that, limit that thing to 30 FPS. Better. You there, Minus? I need your help here. It's kind of cool that I can just plug my headphones into this laptop. I never appreciated that, like, these aren't the 280 ohm version, but the laptop's apparently meant to be able to power that. If I tried turning it off and on again, I'm asking you for help with setting up the stream, Menace. Does it sound alright? Like, I haven't streamed off this device before. Can you see and hear me and smell me alright? There we go. Let me sit up a little bit. Smell is good. Great. I'm just going to assume it's perfect then. If you are worried that the audio is... Actually, hang on. Isn't there a microphone setting in macOS? Can I try and max it out, maybe? Mic? I wanted to try and make it as loud as possible, but I don't remember where the setting is. Sound? Input. Input level. Input volume. Let's max that. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, Spy Crabs. Oh shit, I forgot to set up Streamlabs. I can do that now, actually, while I'm doing this. Thanks for a reminder. Give me your chicken back. What's wrong, Spy Crabs? Oh, I can make it flat. No more cocks for you. I'm gonna make WouHou just disappear for a second. No more chicken. Oh yeah, you have the Momoji now. Hang on, I need to log into Streamlabs and get the overlay. Momoji badge now. That's true. Hello, Robin Yoma. Give me a second, I'm just setting up the Streamlabs overlay. I completely forgot that was a thing I normally do. God, their website's a little trash now, isn't it? Got so much. They really want you to. They really want you to buy their shit. Alert box widget URL. Do not share this with anyone. All right. Chat, you won't share this, will you? Streamlabs. All right, someone talk. No wait, this isn't over. This is a. Hang on, let's test subscription. Alright, perfect. Let's just make it...
This is a test.
Just make it like 1,000 by 500. Let's try that again. Alright. It doesn't seem to animate, but you know, it's trying its best.
This is a test.
Let's try and get the chat box set up as well. Where's that now? Most important feature of this fucking website, and it's hidden away. Alright. It's so much easier than it used to be, I guess. Oh, browser source, chat. Alright, chat. Do some chatting, please. I can do it too. Alright, that's good. Let's just pop you, like, here. Alright, and if I run WouHou, that goes up there, apparently. And the alert box can be, like, in the middle. Alright, perfect. That's, like, the bare minimum I need to be a streamer, apparently. The volume's okay, right? RuneScape's telling me I've been logged in for 4 hours and I should log out. I don't know if that's right. Alright, let's hide this shit away. No chatting. No breathing. Alright. That should be good. You can all hear, see, sound, smell, and shit, right? Everything's going on. Can I put WouHou on the top screen, please? I'd actually appreciate that. Why does it always want to start on that bottom screen? I guess it's because I'm full screen in VS Code. Whatever. Alright, let's get going. How is everyone? You all had an alright week? I've got a bunch of job interviews now. We'll see. We'll see if I can get a job by the end of the month. Do you reckon it's possible? Doing fine. That's good to hear. I had a really good time streaming OC yesterday. You haven't got as much done as you should have. Sorry about that. I have realised I could technically put a webcam on as well, but I'm not feeling my best, so just imagine me in the corner somewhere. Alright, what the fuck was I planning on doing? Let's have a look. Have you lot seen this recently? I think last stream we got like the background working again, and various stuff works. As you can see, I got it working on this Mac the other day. A little harder than I thought, so I've updated the README to make it like quick and easy to get back into it. But yeah, I mean this all works, right? Cool. Brilliant. What do I want to do? I originally was thinking I wanted to start working on JSON file loading. Because some of these things are just currently hard-coded. I thought, did we already do some of that? We had, Oh, RuneLight's telling me that I need to run away from the crabs. Dude, I've done so much crab content today. I've gone all the way up to 60 attack, 59 strength. I think I've done 10 hours. Don't tell anyone. Use your imagination to make an image. Yeah, use your AI mind. I could capture the RuneLight, because I think I did that last time, but I think that might be a bit much. We'll leave it. Anyway, let's have a look. Was I loading the character speech? I don't remember. That would be in conversations. Yeah, okay. So we are loading this. Clap. Let's move some more stuff over. If I remember correctly, I wanted to make it so like the player data could be easily modified without having to recompile. So maybe I should start moving some of that stuff away. Sorry, I just left and right by accident. I think as much as possible being in data files is best, especially if I ever want to make the game like moddable. Wouldn't it be cooler if like to make your custom character, instead of having to fuck about in like Lua and whatever, or me having to write some custom implementation, I just make it so like you just write like a JSON file called like character.json or whatever, and you just load that in. Wouldn't that be kind of sick? Like it could point to where the like sprites are, it could point to like their stats, whatever. I guess I would probably in the end like hardcode some of them base into the game, or I'd make like a checksum to say if you've modified the default characters. But that's an aside. If I ever wanted to have like online, I guess. I suggest for now that I get on trying to convert the player object into a JSON loadable thing. So, in data, I'm going to make an entities folder, like this. And in entities, I'm just going to pop in this. So I'm going to have, this is going to be playable characters, characters.json, and maybe I'll have an enemies.json as well. Character.json. Yeah, characters. We want it to be plural. And we can just come up with some basic implementation for now, and we can work on that. So characters, if we have a look at the... what's the shortcut on Mac? I need to learn it. Not open. Option P? Nope. That's Pi. Control P? Nope. Command P. Okay. So quick. Alright, characters.json, command P, we had entity factory, right? Let's see what goes into making a player character, right? Chat, you haven't spoken to me. How's your week been going so far? You have to keep me updated. It gets lonely. I'm in the cupboard, still. Alright? Let's just generically plonk this stuff in. Start position can be the bottom always, that's fine. Let's just come up with some data type for this. Your week's been going so far the same as your last update 5 minutes ago. Yeah, but there's more than just you, Yoma, I think. If not, then I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. You're wondering what to say. Well, I'm just trying to make conversation. I'm trying to be a good streamer. You know, an awesome streamer, an epic streamer. I'm kind of also excited. I was talking about it on the Osu stream yesterday, but it's wonders for my ego within like a few days of sending out job applications to have like 4 or 5 interviews. Whereas last time in the UK, I was searching for like half a year and I got fuck all back. And in the Netherlands, I got my job relatively quick, but still took a while. So I mean, even if none of these places want me, the fact that they're at least responding to me is kind of nice. There's actually one spot I'm really interested in, which is fully remote. I'm really wondering how much I cost, because actually I'll get everything out of the way. A lot of these places offer about the same salary, and I'm like, how much am I willing to give up for fully remote? And I'm thinking like quite a lot. Like all these places pay so much more than my last job. that I know you're meant to like grind them against each other and be like, give me £100,000. Not that I can get that, but you know, that's the point. I'm kind of like, maybe I just ask them politely, like, yeah, I'll work fully remote, that's poggers, and then just stick there. We find a flat somewhere, I like kit out my streamer room. Wouldn't that be cool, chat? Are you not excited to see me stream again, like properly? Like big webcam, maybe we even set up like a camera, get my green screen back, or I set up my shelves. We put all my like loot that we bought in Japan and Australia behind me. We start doing like collaboration stuff. I get my old mic set up again. This bloody snowball, you can listen to me properly and nicely instead of this thing. Wouldn't that all be cool? I'll be able to like spend money on shit as well. I don't know if I'd buy a Steam Deck, but like, you know, maybe I could buy like another monitor. I could buy like a monitor arm so I don't have to keep tucking my mouse pad underneath the feet. That'd be nice. I look forward to setting up my old actual second monitor. It's been on the side here. It's a little scratched up. I don't know how that happened. But I have like a 1440p side monitor that's just been sitting here because it's too big for the desk. I bet I could set it up, but like I wouldn't have any mouse room. I've been using my portable monitor that I was using as my main monitor for this trip. I've been using that as my side monitor and it's been fine. I've learned. Likewise, like originally I thought I wouldn't be able to deal with such a small laptop screen, but I realized that 14.5 inches is actually quite a lot of real estate. It's good enough, like I've got my setup right now that you're watching this stream on. The bottom monitor is like OBS, Firefox, and RuneScape, and I can see everything just fine. And then the top monitor is just my like normal 240Hz boy. Anyway, let's try and convert this shit into some JSON. So we're not going to need that. We're going to need collision radius. Fine. We're going to want... we're going to need to deal with animation somehow. Okay. These will be characters, so this will be dither, I guess. I forget, in JSON do you have to wrap stuff? You do. Okay. Is it not? Oh, it's a colon, isn't it? Alright, this is looking good. You can see okay, right? I think I might even be able to zoom in if you want me to. I've left everything on relatively default settings, so I think it's 720p. I think. Right, this song's good. Let's have let's actually, instead of seconds, let's do milliseconds. You could continue your Magic the Gathering ramblings. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember like ages ago I was asking Rob about Magic, and you were explaining to me the color system and some decks that you'd like to build, or you were building. Oh, that's cool. I love coming up with a fucking file type, dude. Well, not file type, format. You can talk about Magic. I'd like it. Keep things cheerful. I have just realised that I've moved WouHou underneath the chat, so maybe I'll move this like over here instead. There you go. Okay. We'll do weapon shot interval MS. Oh, I love this fucking lap. I know it's a huge meme to like typing on laptops, but oh my god. There's something so satisfying about these shitty like Mac OS switches. They're so nice to program on compared to the I find it so much comfier to program on it compared to my like Ducky plus the mouse. I've really gotten. I know I've been using it for like 3-4 years now, maybe. Not this laptop, but like at work I've been using Mac OS for like my career, which is almost 4 years. I'm so comfy with using like a trackpad on like an IDE now, and having everything just on my fingertips. It's so nice. It's just I feel like I'm so quick. I'm faster on my Ducky keyboard, but I feel comfy typing like long programming things on this. Forgive me, occasionally I will be not paying attention because I am nearly 60 strength. I haven't even done Monkey Madness yet. I've been doing off-screen. I've been grinding sand crabs all day on Fossil Island, ammonite crabs. I'm nearly 60 attack strength from just using a bloody rune scimitar. Such an inefficient use of time. I'm hitting 14s now with the fucking rune simmy and a strength ammy and the climbing boots. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry, we need to do Monkey Madness one day, and then I can unlock a dragon simmy. That'd be good. Weapon shot interval MS. Weapon shot speed MS. Don't need this. Add movement input. These are so specific. Why are these so specific? Oh, large fossil. Nice. Your favorite color combo is it? Red, blue, and red. Do you all play MTG? Also, hey, Lich. Ahoy. Why have I got these such specific numbers? Can I just calculate these? No, not F as in Fahrenheit, F as in float. Fucking MacBook. 2250. That's not right. Oh, it thinks I'm Dutch. Hang on, how do I change that? Settings. What's the like decimal? Language? God, this fucking operating system is a little shit, isn't it? Language and region? Oh, here we go. Celsius, Gregorian. Region, Netherlands. How about we set the region to England? So... Oh god. I'll do this some other time. It's using dot as decimal place instead of a comma, which is fucking weird. Let's make sure my Control V is not my password. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. 30 times 75 is 2250. The force is apparently 2250. This would be movement force 2250, and the speed is 3 times 64. 192. I don't know if force is going to be something that will be changing. This might just be set, but I might as well open it up for modification. Why not? Mass. 50... I don't know, kilograms. I guess it would be kilos, maybe. Our characters are tiny. One of them's lost an arm. The last time we played actively was 2 years ago. Yeah, but 2 years ago is now, right? If we were all in the same post-COVID time span. Your magic pattern is to play very few enthusiastically for a few months every couple years. It's been going on since the Scars of Mirrodin. You have some detailed snapshots of the state of the game in a 3 to 6 month period with huge gaps in between. You're loosely playing, but you like playing, but you have very few people to play with. I think I'd be really shit at it. When it comes to games like that, they're so massive, and they require so much game knowledge, I feel. Like, I'm sure you can Google, like, a meta deck and how to play the basics, but I feel like you'd just be always caught off guard by someone a bit better. I like stuff like Slay the Spire, because there are cards that do weird things, But for the most part, half the game is like you do X damage, you do X block, whatever. You know, it's so easy to pick up. You can compare cards in Slay the Spire within 5 seconds. You're like, oh, Bash is 2 weak, upgrades to 3 weak, does like 8 to 10 damage or whatever, I don't remember. Versus fucking whatever the one that does weak and vulnerable. It does 1 and 1 and then it upgrades to 2 and 2. Okay, which one do I want more? They both fit. How am I? I'm fine. I've got an interview tomorrow and then a couple later on this week. A place which I like that is fully remote has called me back and wants an interview. They wanted it next week, but I managed to get them to pull it on this week. TF2 does not require in-game... I mean, it does require in-game knowledge, but like, you know, most of those 6,000... I thought it's 7,000 hours now. Most of those hours were just played on fucking Badwater and Upward and Dust Bowl. And Orange. I forgot how much Orange I used to play. The game has a lot of knowledge, but a lot of it's like innate mechanical knowledge. It's not numbers and thinking. It's back of the mind stuff. Although I guess Magic could technically be learned that way. I find it... You can't really play TF2 with an Excel spreadsheet, but I feel like you could definitely play Magic with an Excel spreadsheet, right? Like, the most you need to learn in Team Fortress is, like, the health values of the classes. And even if you're playing Spy, you don't need to worry about that. I don't know. Cards are fun. I'm growing. They're growing on me. Alright. We need to work out how I want to do the sprite file path thing. Dither character. Okay. So, we need, for animation, we need the following. Animation file path. And then we want the following. I'll work this out in a second. We want width, height, frame rate, frame count. So I guess I can just copy those over. I fucking love Midna, dude. Magic's a lot of information at once. Obviously, you're not going to get it all in one escalation setting. It's true. I've just not really grown up playing those sorts of games. I don't have the baseline knowledge. You know how, because I've played, and all of you, you know, we've played like a lot of Team Fortress, so picking up a new FPS is quite easy. You don't have to learn the mechanics of like WASD, holding a mouse, shooting, reloading, like all that shit's innate, right? It carries over quite well. If I start Magic, it would be like watching your mum play TF2, you know? How clumsy. There's no spreadsheet. I know there's no spreadsheets involved, but like, my idea is it's a game that you could play through a spreadsheet. So that's knowledge you need to internalize, right? It's a bit much for me. I have a lot of other stuff I want to play. You got a meeting with a student councillor in like a week. It's mostly just to keep a door open in education until the job market loosens up. It's fucking horrible out there, dude. Keep a open door, open mind, open socks. I've been wearing my room socks today that I bought the other day. They're not as thick as I thought they were going to be. They're doing the job, but I'm a little chilly. Describe the mindset. Yeah. It's such a Jorbs game, dude. I know Slay the Spire is a Jorbs game, but my man can play XCOM on the highest difficulty and plan 20 turns ahead. Can't do that shit. What's, not refactor, what's multi-line selector in this? I need to learn multi-line select because I use that shit a lot. Okay, I think it's like fucking option shift or something. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Whatever. Sprite, file path, and then we do this shit. Hang on, I'm learning. I haven't used much code at work. I normally use Xcode and Android Studio. Sprite width. That's not quite right. Sprite width, sprite height, whatever. I'm guessing... Oh, not that. How do I go back a page? Back. How do I navigate back? Go back. It is Control minus, apparently. Cool. We're gonna load this shit in then, like this. Love this stuff. 1616. Frame rate 10. Frame count 4. Perfect. We'll just slam that all in there. Bish bash bosh. We're loading the player. Just like that. I mean, I'll need to hook it up. That's cool. Alright. Here's character.json. I'm guessing a lot of this will be similar for enemies. So, we'll have test enemy 1. Enemy... What even sprite are they using? Where is it? Control minus... Whatever. I'll work it out. Learning to navigate an IDE is one of the first things you need to pick up, right? Demo scene, spawn player, spawn bullet, spawn test enemy. Alright, test animation. Player 16. Let's just use that for now. That's fine. What's it? 16, 16, 16, 15 frame rate, apparently. Don't know if that's quite right, but whatever. Okay, enemy. Oh. Man, I'm so close to 60 strength. I really didn't think I was going to get that today. It's one of those games where you need to dedicate to it for like 6 months as your sole hobby to understand what's going on at a reasonable level. Which realistically means you learned it during childhood. There's so many games like that though, right? Where like if you just played it as a kid, you would have accidentally sunk like 7,000 hours in without thinking about it. Cough cough. Dude, my crabs are not waking up. I need to run away. So I'm afraid some dude's going to take my crab spot. I've been sitting here for 10 hours. He wants my crabs, dude. Alright, anyway, sorry. These will be... The enemies don't need names for now. So I'll just have it as an ID. Will be just 0. It doesn't even need an ID. It can just be the order that it is. But I'll give it an ID. I'll call it test enemy 1. But in a different file, we will load in test enemy 1 and then at a position, I think. And then maybe we could have like health modifiers if we want to load in a slightly stronger one. In your opinion, what slightly jumped the shark in around 2018 to 19 with greedy money-making practices? Is it a lot more gachery now? Like, do you really need to roll for the good shit? Alright. Collision radius 8. Respawn MS doesn't matter. They're probably not going to respawn. And health. I'll check that in a second. Alright, so one of these will be using a predicted gun. One of these will be using a basic gun. This will be the... What's the difference again? It's like the style of... Yeah, I don't remember. Weapon type. Predicted. Let's do basic first. So your shot interval will be 200, your shot speed will be 120. They aren't moving, so I guess they don't have a movement force or a mass, but that will probably change. I'll leave it in for now. That's fine. Let's see, where are you happening? Look how quick this shit is compared to the Steam Deck. I know it's obvious, but like, fuck me, dude. Health. 25... How do I show... What is it? Control P? Oops. How do I show the little overlay so I can see what these actually are? So... Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Show parameters. Show inline hints. That's not it. Trigger parameter hints. I just want it to tell me what this stuff is. Whatever. Basically, after the whole people remember Pokemon cards exist and the price went up 10 times that happened a few years ago, Magic are like, yo, we can make more money if we make 6 different versions of every card with different rarity and sell 3 products with the same crap at different prices, but some are shiny. Yeah, that was like one of those big COVID things. Oi, this guy's stealing my crabs. Oi, crab stealer. Stop that. Dude just stole my crabs. What the fuck? I keep bored. Can't believe this guy just stole my crab. What the fuck? I've been here all day. This guy just waltzes in and takes my crab. Might have to hop. What the fuck? I've been crabbing it up all day. Anyway, sorry. What am I doing? What? Oh, here we go. Max health. Default invuln time. So, somewhere in here we'll do max health. We'll do 25. We'll do... iframe is 150. What's the other stuff? You can show me, it's okay. God, this is a fucking IDE, dude. Okay, time remaining and lives. I don't think the enemies are going to be respawning very often, will they? The crab's ignored him, it's gone home. He is not one with the crab. Him and his stupid adamant armor. I can give them lives. Sure. This is fine. This is base test enemy 1. I'll have test enemy 2. Be the same sprite. It's exactly the same, except instead of weapon time being basic, it will be predictive. And yes, I will just use raw strings. I think it's easier to read than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Where possible, I think it's better. Okay, the crabs have returned to me. They don't care about this idiot trying to take my crabs. What the fuck? So good. Alright. I guess I'm going for 65 now, huh? Go straight for the defender. Okay, fine. Predictive, basic. We can do lowercase. Predictive and basic. And then we can have level data. This will be really fucking benign for now, but this will become more complicated in the future. A lot more complicated. We'll make a fucking level editor. Remember I mentioned I was going to make something like WouHou, where you have like a timeline, and then you can like put enemies in at certain places and like set them on paths. I'd make like a visual editor for the levels. I like that, personally. New folder, we will do levels. Alright. Just to copy it slightly from WouHou 1, huh? Enemies. So this will be level, is it F2? No? It's not F2? Rename. Oh, it's just enter. Okay. Level 1. Let's just call it test stage. So you can load level and you can go straight to the stage name. So, this will be... I don't know exactly how I'm going to format this. It's possible that JSON's not going to be it. But for now, I will just have it so every object is... it will be given It's actually probably going to be quite similar to what I did for WouHou, where I load it in. I think in WouHou I was reading from the file as I was executing it. Yeah. I think I was waiting until some milliseconds had left and then I'd move on. I was basically wrote like a Python parser. Like it was just iterating down like this. It would say, and it would say wait 100, and it would wait 100, and it would go, spawn enemy, blah blah blah. I'm gonna make it so every enemy just for now in this enormous table, I'll load it in, and I'll use some slightly smarter logic to spawn them in at the right place at the right time. Having visuals must aid, absolutely. I don't want to. I was manually editing my own, not even JSON. I wrote my own data format for WouHou 1. I was manually editing that. I'm not doing that again. I'll write something. I don't know how GUI design works. Multi-platform GUI design works, so I'll have to work that out. Maybe there'll be some Kotlin multi-platform thing I could use. You done Git for 4 hours today and you never felt more enlightened in your life. Yeah, Git's super. It's so fucking useful. Ignore the fact I'm working off the master branch. Everything's master. Like there were some important long-standing principles that have been violated recently, like there is only one type of booster pack, and it's the one designed for draft, and it should not acknowledge the monetary value of cards, and all new cards must enter through standard legal sets, and no power creep. Have they done some pretty bad power creep? Is there like a basic monster that's like really strong? Have they added fucking Hitmonchan from Gen 1 Pokemon cards? I'm so close to 60 attack. It's incredible. I had like fucking 40s earlier today, and now I'm 60-60 almost. The number really do go big. I'm wondering if I should do 60-70, like 60 attack, 70 strength, and then 60 defense for the Dragon Defender. And eventually 70 defense for the Barrows. Because 60 to 70 attack's not as big of a jump as 60 to 70 strength, I think. Another game that session, this time playing Scorpion God, you get second place in a match where in the end you probably had over 100 scarabs, but you couldn't attack because he was 2 health and the last opponent had a card that would force you to pay 2 life to attack. There's a monkey you can play turn 1 that wins you the game if not instantly killed. Does it go ooh ooh ah ah when it's spawned in? That's important. Alright, test enemy 1. This does not matter. And you know what, even I will write enemies. This will be an array. And we will say, can you do this in JSON? Yeah, because this will be enemies 0, enemies 1. So the first one's going to be a type. And what did I call it? I'll pop it down here. This will be a test enemy. Oh, it autofills. What the fuck? How does it know? Oh, my music ended. Let's chuck on some fucking Gen 4 music. Who's up for some Generation 4 Pokemon? How's that volume? Alright, my crabs have gotten bored of me. Is the volume okay, or do you want me to raise it or lower it? I fucking love Gen 4 music. Remember, I've still got to play Tears of the fucking Kingdom. Ooh. It's good. Okay, I'll raise it on my end though. It feels a little slow. Like the video's not playing it at the right speed. Like, am I losing my mind, or does this sound a little off? It sounds like it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, I mean, I was enjoying Tears of the Kingdom, but I got distracted. Yeah, I should grab all this fucking pyrophosphate and calcite. You got through 2 gyms and Emerald and just stopped. That's a shame. Emerald's a bit confusing, honestly. I've gotten lost in it a lot. I can never remember my way around the game. You've started making new sets that are arbitrarily not standard legal. but still have new cards and mechanics. They're only legal in big formats, so the power level is higher, and they sell them in the modern for more of the standard decks. Oh. You only play Commander. Damn. It's a little odd. I'm gonna find a different playlist. This one's weird. Gen 4... Yeah, it's like lagging or something. Do you... like, it's weird. I don't... Just Gen 4, like, nice... like a mix. How about this? Was this the piano one? Or was this the one we were just listening to? With rain sounds. You better not be making it wobbly. Oh, I don't like that. This makes me want to pee myself. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'll do one better. Let's just play Gen 2 music. 1 hour of relaxing Pokemon. This is the fucking Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh, whatever. We'll just play this. You like it, right? I'm more of a Game Boy guy myself, but this is fine too. I fucking love Johto. I feel so comfy in Johto. Good rants. Yeah, this sounds better. Ice Path music's nice, yeah. Stardew Valley OST. Maybe. Is it good? I haven't listened to it. Johto is so homey. Especially now I have post-Japan depressing. It's even homelier. I'm like, fuck, I wish I lived in fucking Kyoto, dude. It's really comfy. Oh, I'll give it a spin when we're done. Do I need to deal with having stuff like the screen center being passed in? No, enemies won't be spawning. I think I'll be hard-coding this a little bit more. I could come up with my own separate coordinate system, but let's just do this for now. I don't remember the size of the screen. What is it? 320 by 240, right? Okay. So let's say one spawns at like 320 divided by 4, 80. This one spawns at 80. The other one spawns at like 240. And let's say they spawn... I don't remember whether... I think the coordinate starts top left, but I don't actually remember. Could be bottom left. Well, let's just find out. Let's just say they both spawn. This one spawns at, like... It's not going to be within the screen. It'll be within the playable space. I guess I could have them spawn off screen as well. Oh, seaweed spores. Hey, in a chat, I got a drop. I didn't pick it up, but I got a drop in RuneScape that was 1 in 17,000 earlier. It was Rune Javelins. Full drop rate. 17k, chat. It's such a rare. It's no Rocky. We got that in the leagues like a few years ago, remember? The raccoon? That was 1 in 69,000. Full odds pet. Probably the rarest thing. I don't know. I don't remember how rare the Visage was that I got. Hang on, my moustache is curling up into my nose. Wait, oh, I have scissors. I'll leave it for now. I should trim that later. Dude, a fucking undefined medium fossil? These things print money, huh? I'm not picking up that fucking opal bolt tits, dude. Alright, sorry. Yeah, I'll have it in relation to the screen. Yeah, not the playable buffer, because it would be nice if enemies can spawn off screen. So your Y will be 40. Yours will be like 60. Maybe even 120, like halfway down. Bit above it. What other information do you think I need? I guess for now that's all that really matters. I've been drinking chamomile tea, by the way. It's good for the soul. Chris's mum has found the mulled wine. Also good for the soul. Do you not have glue wine, chat? It's what the Dutch call mulled wine. It's a little different, but it's basically the same. It's like spiced red wine. You heat it up. Hot red wine is so good. Brings back memories of walking around with your crocodile. I love this song. I think National Park Gen 2 is one of my favourite just like songs. There's a really good recording somewhere on YouTube that someone took directly out of a Game Boy of National Park. It just sounds so clear. It's so beautiful. I could find it actually, give me a second. Gen 2 National Park theme. I'm wondering where it is. No, I want to read the description. Hang on, let me... Is it this one? Shorts remixing this. I don't need to see that. Alright, I can't find it. There's a version where it's just ripped straight out, but I can't seem to find it. You'll come across it at some point. Yeah, sorry, I was looking. I can't find it. Do I have the link? No, I can't find it. It's probably in my favorites. I'll look for it some other time. Oh, I'm 60 strength, dude. Sick. Combat 69. I'm 69 in RuneScape. Let's go. All right, I guess I'll go to 65 strength and see how I feel about going all the way to 70 with a rune scimitar. Do not tell Tommy. You'll freak it. All right, this is good. Test stage.json enemies, and we will have a cutscene. Cutscenes. How was I loading conversations again? I guess this file can just be modified to be every conversation in the game. So this could be cutscene 1. Instead of sentences, this could be just called cutscene 1. This will break it a little bit. That's okay. We'll do cutscenes. So, once the enemies have all died after 5,000 milliseconds, or whatever. Oh, the crowds have gotten bored. You love glue wine. Hell yeah. Is it German? Whenever I see an umlaut, I always think it's German. The match was very frantic, in terms of you just top-decking for answers at the end, basically drawing one card with 3 mana at a time. Which, due to how long the match was, it was you drawing 5 cards per turn the last turns. Jeez. Max hits 14 with a Rune Scimitar. It's crazy. These stats are looking kind of hot. Early game Iron Man. I'm not that far from 1250 total level. It's kind of nice. Need to train my mage up a bit. I'm only 49 mage. I haven't even got a high alch yet. My fucking runecraft is higher than my mage. It's crazy. It's higher than my... It's almost higher than my range as well. You're gonna head out, but Ice Path came on. Now I know how to keep you here. Just loop. 10-hour remakes. God, you're all going out. What have I done? Did I fart or something? You're gonna go to bed. Good night. Have fun at the gym. It was nice to chat. Thanks for sticking around. Let me try and work out what this is then. I have to think a little bit. I think I should make a in-code representation of a lot of this stuff. What am I doing for conversations right now? Is that in Asset Manager? I guess I could put this stuff in storage as well. We'll call it select name. I'll just call it name. I'll just copy this over. Maybe a good test of these features. And then we'll do file select sprite. Menu, how about just menu sprite? Or even like, yeah, menu sprite's fine. And instead of these being just sprite, these can be like game sprite, play sprite. And then we can also have these same things for the play sprite. The correct answers did appear in the cards you drew, if only you realised it. Oh shit, that's the worst though. When you found out, like, did you find out after, like, were you analysing the log? Is it logged? This was an in-person event, I'm guessing, or was this online? How do you, like, analyse your play in a real event? Oh, you realise it afterwards. Yeah, it happens. That's a shame. Oh, well, I mean, it's a thing you've learned for the future, right? You're telling me about it now. You've learned from it. We all learn from mistakes, right? It's not in here either. Where do I put conversations? Oh, I've put it in here. This shouldn't be in here. I guess it's fine for now. But I'm thinking I should have like a repository, probably, that loads this. I've dated our header. Okay, instead of character data, this can still be character data, but it just needs to be all of this shit as well. It can be solo animation, okay, that's fine. So this animation can be menu animation. And then we can have play animation. Name, description, info. Don't need this. And then collision ratios. I'm gonna guess these are all floats. Ints. A lot of these are floats. My phone's vibrating. Is it Blue Archive or is it my mum? The only two things that set off my phone notifications. Ah, this can be an int. Actually, most of these things are going to be floats. Make them floats, that's fine. Nah, actually it feels weird to make any of the millisecond things float. Respawn iframe MS should be 2000. Alright, we'll make collision radius... Anything MS I guess will be UN 32. Might as well make it 64. I don't know what they actually are, but we'll change this in a minute. It feels like you're annoyed about it, even though it was already a week ago, or two. You're just used to being frustrated over when something goes wrong because of not realizing it. I mean, you have realized it now. You are ready to improve on it in the future. That's what matters, I think. If you're willing to fix it, then that's the important thing, right? Go away, evil Bob. Not interested in your shenanigans. I guess I could do 65, 65, 60 as well. Might be a little faster than 60, 70. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay. This looks fine for now. But no, this is open to change. Let's also have a enemies. Perhaps I've got this somewhere else. We'll find out. Yeah, but I guess it feels right now like that I am being annoyed by this for too long. I mean, everything takes time, right? There's no set time for these things to improve, is there? There we go. Most of these are hints. We just make them floats. So let's try. This will be an animation, I'm guessing. Oh, the crabs are bored. 10 minutes are passing very quick, huh? So we'll just have this as animation. Go back to crab. Lives is a uint 80, max health is a uint. No, just make everything a 64 for now, it's fun. Milliseconds, 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 this is a standard string. I'll probably make that a new number. I'll leave it as a string for now, make it easy. And I will have a... Oh. It's a little choppy sometimes, isn't it? So inside stage data we will have stage, enemy, enemy spawn data. That should just be a float, I think. I don't remember if time's a float or what, but we'll find out. I'm guessing these will actually be a Beck. Will that work? I think that's it, isn't it? Is this it? Maybe it's fine. Man, this music's so jazzy. It's so nice. Alright, this should all be fine. We just give it a second. I need to find out where I'm loading this stuff. I thought it was Asset Manager, but I guess not. Graphics? No. Load conversation from file. Oh, it's totally happening in here. Okay, I see. I see. Conversation system currently holds like the list of conversation elements. I need to... Where is sentences? Is this just like a list of strings? Sentence, where are you? You're a component, huh? Why are you a component? I guess you're spawned in as an... I think they should be moved to data. Common should probably include the data, I think. For now. No, actually, maybe not. I do need to include data. Oops, what did I call that? Fonts. Oops. Instead of characters, let's make this character.json, and this can be enemy.json. Instead of conversations, this can be cutscenes. Why split these up? What's the point? I'm never gonna reuse these. So test conversation can go. Cat Jam, hey weirdo. So we can cut the cutscenes folder. You can go. Yes, you can delete that. Alright, this is looking good. Hey. So this is more like this. What we'll actually want to have is a standard vector of stage data dot cutscene. data? Something like that. Oh, not that. Okay. And then we'll want to have a standard size T cutscene index. I guess you can keep the sentence index and the sentence entity in there. Still not 100% sure about this whole the cutscenes are entities in the game that you shoot at, but I'll leave it for now. It's funny. So I guess I'll leave this and this. Okay. I guess that's it. Instead of sentences, this is conversation. Kind of stupid, but sure. It's a little mind-bending sometimes. Oh, crabs are bored. Halfway to 61. Man, you know the rune simmy? Not so bad. Really does do the job, doesn't it? Alright. Sorry, I'm not playing RuneScape on the other screen, I promise. Never do that. We can cut this, I guess. This is a little loud for me. Okay. Yeah. I guess I need to make an enemy spawn system. Maybe I change the conversation system to a stage manager. And it loads all this information in for the stage. It'll become powerful. Too powerful, maybe. Would I need to reuse the conversation system outside of a stage? No, not as far as I care right now. I can always split it up later. So conversation system, my good friend, can I refactor you? Take me to the... here. I would like to refactor you. No refactoring's available. I think you're wrong. I want to rename it. Wow. Okay, this is stupid. Oh, wrong thing. Is it Control-Shift-R? One of these fucking things. Whatever. Conversation system matching the case is going to become stage manager, stage system. Yes. That should do it. And then I need to change the actual file, so this will be like this. What do I call it? Stage system. Right. That should do that. Nice. Nice and easy. Right, stage system looking good. Although you are looking a little funny. Okay, cool. Cool. You need to store all of this data, alright? So you're going to store your cutscenes and enemies. So actually, How about instead of this, we just have stage data, stage data. If we wanted to store multiple stages, we could do that as well. But for now, instead of loading every single stage in the game at once, which we could do, let's say we do it on the start of the stage, like in the loading screen. The loading screen will be about a 1 millisecond black box, probably. We need to keep some of this stuff for now, just because you also manage cutscenes, cutscene index. Cutscene index, sentence entity. I'm still not set on this, as I said, but whatever. And instead of load conversation from file, we're going to have load stage from file. There you go. We're basically just repurposing what we've already got, and I find that kind of beautiful. No, not control open. Okay. Why are you complaining? Cannot open donut aliases. Oh, it's just complaining about nothing. Huh. Okay. I guess I could do this if I wanted to have a... I'm not going to bother with it for now, but if I wanted weapon type to be an enum instead of a string, I could do that, but again, just keep it easy for now. Oh. Keeping it easy. God, it's getting chilly in here. Are you lot enjoying the stream? I feel like it's going by too quick. I don't know if that's a bad thing necessarily, but still. I'm having a good time. I feel like I'm making excellent progress, just sitting here chatting by myself. I will put my programming scarf on though, to stop me from getting too chilly. Oh, sorry. Good night, Lich. Earlier, I missed it. Okay, programming scarf is on. It's cozy time. Okay. Sorry. Start conversation is currently being called from where? Good question. Shoot the chat box, fuck it up real good. Huh. That's incredible. Let's get out of this file. It's cursed. Oh, I wasn't even doing start conversation, huh? This just wasn't used. What a way to do it, huh? Well, I'm not terribly sure I agree with it, but we'll go with it for now. I just need to change some of this stuff. So instead of load conversation from file, we're gonna want... Can I just rename it in here? Is there not just like a simple rename function? Maybe it's rename symbol. It will be load stage data. Oh, he's down here. Let me move this WouHou out of the way. We're not running it right now. Sure. I don't know why it's so complicated. Anyway, pass object on property. So previously, this is basically all it was. This is loading in the sentences. This is now going to be conversation. Text position animation. So it's passing each property. If it's text, it's shoving it in there. If it's the sprite, it creates a sprite. Probably should store the sprite information as well. Let's do that. Sprite width 64. Sprite height 64. Sprite speak animation frame rate. Sprite frame rate 15.0 and sprite frame count 1. We'll pop these in all the others. Have it at the bottom, actually. Actually, no. This makes more sense. Okay, I'm gonna raise the music a little bit. I don't seem to be attacking the crabs. What the heck? Crabs are bored. Crab emoji. That should be fine. Should unlock Nightmare Zone. Where's Spy Crabs? Who's Jason and why do people care about his past so much? It's an excellent question. I'd bring it up with your professor. I'm your professor. I'm doing that now. I'm on it. Alright. Load conversation. Bum 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 bum. I guess sprite could be its own object. Let's go sprite file name. Now I should make it an object. Animation, like this. Bean.png. Alright, if it's animation. Oh. Don't you go attacking crabs. Spy crabs. Do you know how many crabs I've killed? I've killed 1,079 ammonite crabs for a total profit of 200k gold Gillinor pieces. Obviously I've not been picking up all the numerite, but you get the point. I'm doing some serious damage to these crabs. And they can't stop me. My health's too high. Crazy. Alright. If the key is animation, we're going into another object. Pass array, pass object. This is an object. So this would be a bonk, 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 bonk. Maybe I could make this a little easier somehow? Don't know. So if the key is animation, we want to load the animation here after we've created everything. So we need a standard... None of these are going to be optional. I'll make them optional, fuck it, why not? Who's going to stop me? What have you been up to, Spike Crabs? I feel like we haven't chatted lately. He's still alive? It's a good start. Erase the music again. Actually, you know what? Make it even easier. Fuck it. Can't wait to learn this IDE properly. Doing the big stress for uni, good fun to be honest. Are you enjoying yourself? How's the learning going? I forget, what you're doing? I'm sorry, I forget everyone. My brain has stopped passing information. We're like, are we not like the same age? What were you doing? Or am I misremembering? Summer's good, but also summer's boring. Yeah, it do be like that. Did I get a max hit at 61? Game's unsure. You're a Woolen chat member, which means... Yeah, I know you're a computer science student. Imagine if you weren't. I'd be a little freaked out. Alright, these are just, int. Don't know what kind of int they are. Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's say they're 64s. Whatever. You're 23. Oh, yeah. I'm nearly 26. 25, I'm 25. Yeah, because in my mind you're like a normal human being. You know, I mean, I guess a lot of chat are growing up now, but in my head a lot of you are like fucking 15. And that keeps getting disproven because all of you keep starting, finishing uni. Which is not something 15-year-olds tend to really do. When did it change, chat? When did I go from being the youth to being the, like, old person? Looking for, like, another job. It's crazy. Chris and you are birthday neighbours. She's the 2nd of February. Are you, like, 3rd or the 1st? You know I'm the 21st, right? Remember that. Because I am number 1. You're the 1st? Dude. Good month. Honestly, like, you get S tier in chat for having such a good birth month. I appreciate that. Good work. These can't be optional, actually. You can't really do an Elvis operator in C++, can you? How do you use an optional? Dot value, right? I'm gonna have to probably Google it, right? Where's Firefox? Oh, here it is. C++ optional. How do I have a default value? Value or, I think. So I can make the default just 16, just to show that there's something, you know? think that's right. Oh, strength level 61, combat 70. I'm so strong. Now, it does mean Wilderness Slayer is going to be a little harder, but it's just trying to think about it. I need a higher level just to be able to do it anyway. Mammoth Tusk can be like 5 hours with a bone crossbow. Disgusting. Should at least get some, like, D-hide first. Should do my clues. I haven't been doing my clues. Can't do my clues. I can't even kill a bloody wizard. Maybe I could now, actually. Maybe we should get a DDS. Okay. This is looking good. So, pass object. Yes, I know there's a trailing else. God, this song's beautiful. So, int. Signed integer, unsigned integer, float. Pass integer? Pass unsigned... No wait, this is a signed integer. Yes. I guess this could be uints. These are just size t. I guess I'm using size t like everywhere. Probably should be using that here. Where else was I doing this? Somewhere else I need to remember. Size T, my beloved. Hey, Fruit Loop. Somewhere else I was doing random integers. Should fix that. I don't know why size T is such a strange colour here. Okay. Oh, the crab's aboard. 61 strength, it's crazy. Oh no, you need to go a little further, dude. You're not quite at the crab reset. I haven't actually been crashed more than once today. It's kind of crazy. I think it's because I'm just at a twofer spot. People don't tend to crash the twofer. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. How are you, Fruit Loops? This is pass unsigned integer, I think. Integer, pass float. Oh, I keep forgetting my fucking semicolons. Stupid language. I think this works. Dude, seaweed spores. Is this project OpenGL based? At the very, if you dig really far into it. I'm building this on a library donut rope that sits on top of SDL2, which I think uses OpenGL at the back. And so outdated, it's beautiful. Gotcha. Imagine using OpenGL in the current, Alright, so up here, we're actually loading the base. Oh shit. Oh no, here we are. So we're actually going to load the base here. What's wrong, my dude? Not sure how the namespace ghosting here is gonna work out. Shadowing, sorry, the name shadowing. It's just the only not full engine I've ever worked with. Yeah, I'd like to learn, but it seems a little tedious for now. Like I get the drive, but I wanted to make a game, not a renderer for now. Maybe I'll make my own at some point and chuck it in, but for now, I'll stick with this. It would be a cool project, but I hadn't done C++ since WouHou 1 when I picked this up, and I really wanted to get going as quick as possible, so this was it. Without spending like weeks and weeks learning, you know, this was the solution. It has its downsides and its upsides. Anyway, I guess it's pass object. Oh, it's this. Hang on, let me delete this. It's getting a little confusing now, but I think it's... Why are the crabs not excited? Kill the crabs. Oh. If it's cutscenes... Something like this? Oh, I'm about to be logged out. I'm going to get 6 hour logged again. Dude, I've played RuneScape for 12 hours today. It's disgusting. Well, played is a strong word. I've clicked on the screen every 10 minutes for 12 hours. Which is a little disgusting. Dude, imagine being 6 hour logged twice in a day. I've had a long day, I guess. It's nearly 11. That's insane. Don't tell anyone, please. Audio's getting a little crackly. Oh, I'm swifting it up. Sorry. I think you can just do this, right? Something like this. Does vector have a capital? I can't remember. I don't think it does it? Oh, it ended. Alright, put me on Minecraft Alpha, but with the Mario 64 sound font. That's right. That was this stuff. Beautiful. Standard size T, you've done it again. Ooh. This is looking good. I don't know if this is quite right. Yeah, I think I'm off a layer here somehow. So we're reading a property. Let's go here. Property is either enemies or cutscenes. We're ignoring enemies. We're in cutscenes. Oh, the crabs are bored. Okay. So we've gone in. So we need to do, I think, this? Maybe? this is it. So we're loading a cutscene similar to this. That's not right. That's not it. We're already in the property. I think we do JSON pass object. Parser.pass object. And then this. Is that right? And then, I think... ID, time, conversation, something else. I think that's it. It's hard to say. It's getting a little, not esoteric, but it's getting a little hard to read. So if we're reading cutscenes, then we create a temporary cutscene. We pass the object in this key. We grab the ID, time, conversation, or skip. And then when we're done passing the object, I wish this would load. Dot cutscene data. We just add it in. I guess that's it. Maybe for the cutscene stuff. I think that makes sense. I think. Again, it's really hard to tell. I think that's it then. Oh no, it's Minecraft, it should be fine. That's let me just add all this crap in. Now we do not need this chunk. Because it's long. We're doing simple stuff. We're doing type. Type time x y. Spawn data dot id is dot time. Spawn data dot time. Spawn data dot position dot x. Let's just go with it for now. I don't remember if... I think position is technically a float, but this is fine. No, it's a float actually. Because vector 2. bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We are passing one of the root objects. We're stepping over every property here. If it's enemies, then we're going to dive in, pass objects. This might need to be an array, actually. Maybe. This might need a little bit more work. Because we're passing this overall array. Yeah, hang on. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. How do I move a line down in this program? About this. So we're passing through the array, property by property. And then I guess in here we're passing through the object. This bit. So pass array. For every element of the array, we're executing this shit, which is correct. We're filling out the spawn data, and then we're adding it. I think that's right. It's hard to say. And I suggest this bit's about to look the same. So passing through a big array. Where's this leading? Need two of these, and you need to be shoved back one. Okay, that might be it. What do you reckon? Anyone that's alive? Oh, I've dropped some frames, sorry. I don't even know what bitrate it's streaming at. I have no idea. I just literally just let it default everything. I'm just hoping it works. OBS. Dude, I'm gonna tell Tom up in 6-hour logs twice. I don't know if this is correct. Ideally, I'd migrate these all to their own functions, but just to keep things readable for now, I guess I popped it in here. Is that really for the best? I don't know. I guess I could do this. I could shove this stuff into its own. Does this have a smart refactor? Extractor function. Yes. Do it. Oh. Thingy E? That didn't do it. Thingy... Please do. Please do this option. Oh, the crabs are bored. This does not contain code that can be extracted. You're wrong. A regular ID could handle that. Whatever. I'll leave it. This is a glorified text editor, I guess. A little crunchy today, are we, music? Alright, I've smacked the crabs. They should hopefully attack me now. This one doesn't seem to want to attack me. What's wrong? Whatever. It's a friendly crab. Alright, as horrible as this is, I think it's just about right. But it is like 10 past 11, so maybe it's time I start thinking about wrapping this up. I get that I'm sort of leaving it in the middle of work, but like... Ah, God. It's been 2 hours of this. Maybe I should take a break. Ugh, lordy lord. Yeah. I think this is good. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I should have a shower and go to bed. Did you lot enjoy the stream? I think we've made excellent progress. If you missed it, we were working on converting... oh, a large fossil. We were working on converting elements of the game into JavaScript format. JavaScript, fuck me. JSON format, which is JavaScript object notation. To JSON format. So all this shit we've just been storing. I haven't written the character loader yet, but the idea would just be that you can just store the character in here. Like so. It's beautiful. And the stage as well. So, to load a new stage, I'll probably make like a proper editor for this and not just like a text file, but it's very legible as a text file. You have all the enemies that can appear in the stage and where? Like this is just eventually just going to be a massive list of spawns, set spawns. It'll probably be, you know, it's... what's the word? Subject to change, because I wanted to make it so it's a wave-based system, so this might be shoved into enemy wave 1, for example, and then they have a time relative to the wave. But for now, we'll just have them float like this. I could even just store them as a wave. It doesn't really matter. A lot of ways to do this. And then we've got cutscenes now, so instead of just having conversations in a file, the stage will have various cutscenes. What it's called, when it would happen, if it's even tied to this. I could also tie it to like an event in the game. I could set like a flag or something, and just say like, if this flag is set, then start the cutscene, or whatever. Or I could say like the name of the console command that you need to execute to start the cutscene, you know? That also works. Doesn't need to have any time associated with it. It could just be... Because we have that console system we wrote, right, that just accepts strings. It could be as simple as typing in like start cutscene and then the ID, and then it just reads it from the memory representation of this file. That would be banging. that would be cool. It's totally possible. Man, I'm happy I wrote that. Like the ability to like execute commands basically is so powerful. It's so handy. But yeah, we've moved that in here. We've got enemy spawning, which we haven't. This isn't sorted yet, but we're trying to load it. We have this enemy JSON as well, which we haven't done. But this lets you define all the enemy types, and it makes it a lot easier to modify them. You can just save and load this file. Maybe I'll make some shortcut that reloads it in the game, or just say that if you reload the stage, it reloads it. Probably actually what would happen. So I could just very easily iterate. I could just test different lives and iframes and all sorts of bullshit, reload the stage, and I don't have to recompile the whole game to tweak it. It's very cool. And customizable. This could be anything right now. Weapon type. We could code in custom like maths functions that you execute to make the bullet do whatever you want. That's probably what we'll end up doing. For spell cards. And then the character JSON is all this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna head off if anyone's still there. I don't know if you're Monus, you must be there, surely. You're always there. I'm gonna stop for now. I hope you all had fun. I'll see you probably tomorrow. I'll let you know how the interview went. Bye-bye.